In this video, we're going to take a look at 1, 0 in different bases. I'm not going to say 10 or try not to, because 1, 0 makes a lot more sense when we're talking about different bases. So our question here is arrange each of the following in order. So we have 10 in decimal, 1, 0 binary, and 1, 0 in hexadecimal. So we'll need to find a common family to write them in so we can compare and see which is the biggest. So I'm going to choose decimal. So to express 10 as decimal, we'll take a look back at our basic theory. We have 1, 10, and 0 units. So there are different place values. And again, we can write units as by 10 to the 0, and we can write tens as by 10 to the 1. So we have 1, 10, 0 units, so that gives us in decimal 10. So we take a look at binary following the same logic. In binary, when we have 1, 0, we have 1 of 2 to the 1 and 0 of 2 to the 0. So if we convert that into decimal, we will have 0 by 2 to the 0. That should be a power of 0. We have 1 by 2 to the 1, so that gives us 2. So overall we have 1, 0 in binary is 2. Now again, you might see the coincidence, binary gives us 2. So then take a look at hexadecimal, so we follow the same logic. In this we have one group of 16, one family of 16 to the 1, 0 of 16 to the 0. So we have 0 by 16 to the 0, that one there gives us 0. We have 1 by 16 to the 1, that gives us 16. So 1, 0 in hexadecimal is 16. So at this stage we might kind of begin to see the trend. In decimal, where we have 9 figures, well, for the 10th we got to move on to 1, 0 for the place value. In binary, where we have 0 and 1, we got to move on to the next figure, 1, 0, which would give us 2. In hexadecimal, where we have 16 figures, well, 15 different characters, we got to move on. For 16, we're on to the next one, 1, 0. So the logic would follow through. If you're working in base 7, 1, 0 base 7 is 7. If you're working in base 20, 1, 0 in base 20 would be 20. If you're working in any number system, when you have 1, 0, you're just going to get in decimal the value of that. So when we order these in increasing size, 1, 0 in binary, which is 2, is smaller than 1, 0 in decimal, which is 10, which is smaller than 1, 0 in hexadecimal, which is 16. So that's just the power of 1, 0 and looking at it in the different number systems.